All right. It's your boy, Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Back at it again with more Dark Souls 2. You know, we had to do it to him. As I recall right, we're about to go into Aldia's Keep and everything, so we'll get that rolling. Let's see. Quite literally one of my favorite soundtracks of any video game ever. I just feel like it complements the gameplay so well. If you know, you know. But we will get rolling on the Dark Souls 2 of it all. Now, as I mentioned, we left off last right in front of Aldia's Keep, and so we're going to see what the fastest way to get through here is, because we're like 4-5 boss fights away from being in New Game Plus, so that's the game plan. However, we do have a little pit stop we need to handle in the Dragon Area. We're not actually going to go through that area because we don't have to, and I don't want to, but we will real quick pick up this Radiant Life Gem, because why not? We will real quick take a pit stop and grind for some items, because if you max out Souls of a Great Hero, you can just greatest swordsman in mirror, everybody. There we go. Greatest swordsman in mirror, everybody. Applause, applause. All right. I don't remember if we're human or not. Yeah, and then the dragon gets mad and wakes up. Or he doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. We don't have to light this torch. I do kind of want to go talk to Navlan. I think we're human, so we won't actually get to talk to Navlan, but we could talk to somebody.
Please, no, please, don't come near me. No. Just leave me alone. Leave it. Please. Please.
But I don't want to leave you alone. I want to know you. I wonder what happens if you kill him. I don't particularly care enough to find out right now, but you do wonder. Anyway, in an effort to get over here as quickly as possible, we are just running, because like I said, we do have some mildly tedious business to attend to. And so we're going to try to jet through here as quickly as possible. Like, I don't even think I care enough to kill Big Frog. Like, don't get me wrong. Big Frog, Fun Frog, but I don't need anything he's going to give me, so. Bye. I say, really, the only thing we need to do here is kill the 2 ogres that are going to be in our way, right? I mean, I'm not even going to light the lights. Although, it does seem like this would be the place where they would add a bunch of bullshit. So I am going to go get this bonfire, just in case. Because you never know. Secret door. Okay. It's lit. It's lit. Alright. And off we go. Boy, this, like, man, the areas are a lot less worrying if you're just trying to run through, right? There we go. Now he big mad. And as we know, these things are not exactly the most fun things to fight. And now we have to deal with 2 of them, so we are gonna go back to our conniving ways. Yeah, there we go. And, of course, there we go. Okay, good. Okay, I think that's enough to poison them. Cool. Like I said, it might take a couple of cycles of us poisoning these dudes, but that's kind of fine. Don't really care enough. Here, we'll pop a gem so that I feel pretty while we're sitting here, huh? I guess we could try to get the other one going, if he's going to be dumb and, like, wiggle out of the way and reveal his friend. Ooh. Nope, okay. Ooh. Nope, okay. Ooh. Oh, man, he's trying to be smart, too. The beauty of not locking on. There we go. Don't worry, it only takes 2 full poisonings. Here we go. Dang it. I was like, hopefully we can get it rolling on the second one. That just saves us time in the long run. But oh well. So be it. I'm comfortable sitting here. Because fuck fighting these dudes normally. I'm like, no thank you. I'm good. Of course. Alright. That did not hit him. Awesome. The fuck out of here. I'm a dingus. It's fine. There we go. At least he's a dingus too. It could be worse. I shouldn't have shot that arrow, but whatever. It almost like doesn't matter at this point. Like whatever. Like a part of me almost wants to see how much damage we do with this. Oh, decent damage. Interesting. Well, now that we've already committed a little bit, we might as well, right? Like I said, not a ton of point in putting away our stuff because that is how we're going to handle the next one. But, God, I wish there was a way to, like, trip him to come out before rather than, like, crushing through here because it's really annoying. Come on, buddy. Do I actually have to, like, physically open this door for you to freak out? Oh, is it this one? Am I stupid? Come on, dude. There we go. Alright, him I don't care about. Him we can just run past. It's fine. Alright. Big Dargan. Garden Dargan. Well... we don't need to be locked on for this. And here we go. Yep. Lots of fire. Big spooky. Ah, we hit him in the head. Now he's mad. And luckily, he's not very bright. Ah. Poor guy. He's looking back at it. Look back at it. Fat rabbit on a Craftmatic. I'm indeed so high. Addict. Alright, dog. Do what you're gonna do. You know what? I just want to see. Ooh. That actually does do good damage, but... yeah, crap. That's on me for being dumb. It's fine. Yeah. I died to the Guardian Dragon. Well... that about sums it up, doesn't it? Again, at least on the bright side now, we can just run, because, like, I don't care. Can you poison the Guardian Dragon? I think you can. Again, I don't think I have to care about it that much, but I think you can. Come on, biggin. Oh, he big mad. Look at how big mad he is. Okay. Caught up by a pot. Awesome. Come on, biggin. We're all very impressed. Okay. Like I said, we were trying to get through all the escape as quickly as possible, because fuck that. Alright. Big show of force to prove a point. Run toward the tail. Oof. Okay. I think we've managed to die more to Guardian Dragon than half the bosses in New Game Plus. Yep, that's gonna stop on me. That's fine. We're gonna heal for safety just because his fire attacks are bullshit. I guess I'll go get my, like, 10,000 souls while he's up in the air. 12,000, look at me. Keep trying to go for these big swings so I can feel pretty, and it's just not worth it, man. Man, I just want to feel like I'm doing something, right? When he's up in the air, like... You chode. Ugh. You gonna be mad at me now? Look at him. Damn it. You know, out of spite. There we go. Just so I could justify upgrading that weapon entirely. You know, makes me feel special. Kills a dragon. Why not? Alrighty, well. What, we're 10 minutes into stream, we already killed the boss, so can't be that mad. We'll free our brother here. Get something to give the crows. You know, just a little something for the kids. Alright. Yeah, I was about to say, there's like an item tucked in here, right? A dragon scale. Hey, you know, just like 40 more cycles and we can level up in that covenant. Alright. This is one of those moments where it's like, oh, this game is pretty, and then it's just back to rock texture. And you get these little intermittent spurts of clouds. Dark Souls 2 and its improbable elevators. Yep. Yep. Cool. Okay. Dragonary. How do you leave this place? That's a lie. That is not a lie. Haha. Out. And then I want, like, she can't give you the feather again. So what does she give you here? I don't even know. Does she give you another copy of the feather? Because that'd be funny. Her in her slightly higher voice than normal? Yep, she just doesn't give you anything. Wow, okay. Thanks, Dark Souls. Alright. Okay, so I do need to play through here a little bit so that we can find where the bonfire aesthetic is. Let's see, because what we're technically looking for is over here. It's on that ledge, I believe, so we need to be on the main zip line across. I'm trying to remember where this bonfire aesthetic is. I think it's on like the second thing. It might be through here. I mean, I've got enough fragrant branches of yore. What am I doing? I don't care. Let's just go up here, grab this. Open this little pathway for whatever reason. Wait for this dude to wake up. There we go. I hope your slumber was worth it, my guy. Let him explode. Is this? That's the bonfire aesthetic. Okay, cool. Alright, so bonfire aesthetic. How much is it to level at this point? Okay, so there's our bonfire aesthetic. Let's see, yeah, it's over 100k for me to level. Probably not worth cracking souls or really even caring to get it. So, let's see, I have 3 souls of a hero. How much is the soul of the hero worth? Is it 10k? I think it's 10. Okay. Fine, I'll use 2 just so that we don't have to worry about losing our souls. We've got a lot of other poppables, and we're about to get 99 of another one, so we can make up the difference. Let's go back to Medular real quick and use literally all of our bonfire settings here. And luckily, 1 respawns every time, so if we're that worried about it. I guess we are that worried about it because, like I said, we'll go to we'll go far enough into whatever it is, to No Man's Wharf, to get the to talk to Gavlan. That was 1,000. Yep. Okay. I mean, to be honest, that wasn't really going to put a dent in what we were needing, so it's fine. Let's use 1 of these. That's 200, because of course it is. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'll be at your side till hope's fully withered, blah, blah. Once again, kind of in a predicament here where I don't really care or have anything I need to up. So, you know, that would up my poise. You know, that thing I desperately need to improve. Doesn't do anything for me anymore. That only gives me 5 health now. Woof. Sure, dude. Why not? More stamina never hurt anybody. Alright. Let's see, for 100... I don't even think I could buy anything for 100. Next time we have, like, a glut of arrows, or a glut of souls, we'll roll through and buy, like, the twinklings from Cloanne. Okay. Alright, let's go see how high we can jack this, huh? Ooh-wee. My head itches. Okay, so more importantly, I have to remember how to fall off these zip lines. I don't think it's B, but it might be B. So, we'll find out. But like I said, I'm trying to land on that platform. Nope, that makes you go faster. That was weird. That made me go faster. You could hold B the whole time? Seriously? I mean, that's just on me for not paying attention, I guess, but seriously? Well, that sucks. These fucking things. Great. Let's see. So where was that? Is there a way to get to that path? I know there's like stuff down there and like, man, I just don't think I give a shit. Here. Yeah, it's weird that makes you go faster. I didn't even put that together. Well, there's our... Okay, so how do you drop? This might be a thing we have to look up, which is annoying, but whatever. Okay. Ah, you just push B. Okay. Got it. I was trying to hold B, thinking that it would make me fall, but instead it made me move faster. Okay, well, there's that solution. Ooh-wee. Well, now we get to play a timing game. Is it worth being naked for this, just because I don't really feel like running all the way around? And our stamina recovery is a little bit better. if we're in the nude. Okay, I've got to time this. That was too early, which is fine. You know, we needed to be hollow to talk to Novlon anyway, right? That was the whole game plan. That was obviously why I was doing this. Okay. Backeth at it. Oh, look at that health bar. Chunking down. Okay. Once again, with feeling. Okay. So, then... Okay, that was just me not pushing a button. So, doing a little recon, I guess. We'll call that. Alright, now I gotta deal with these dick nozzles again. Yeah, he takes himself out. And again, apparently you can just hold me. What's this item? Oh, twink. Oh. Maybe we don't need to worry about it. Well. Whoops. Okay, so I do think that we should probably sort ourselves out. Because if my ring is broken... Yeah. Because that increases my carry weight and it pushes me back over 763. That's really annoying. Here, we'll just be naked. It's fine. I carry my weapons, so I feel pretty, but we'll be in the nude. We'll see the whole, Actually, I just realized. You know what? For the fun of it, I'm gonna wear my crown, so I feel pretty. Yeah, it's not these. It's this one. I thought it was supposed to prevent you from looking hollow. Maybe it's only in the new game cycle in which you actually, like, get the upgrade. Oh well. I want to be pretty. Okay. And then, nope. So you've got to tap B, because if you hold it at all, it decides to make you move forward faster. Okay, so tap B. We're learning. We're learning. Like I said, I've only got to do this 99 times. Hooey, all right. Pretty princess. Losing some hair, but still a pretty princess. Okay. One more time. Like I said, we'll get the timing on this. Ah. There we go. The soul of a great hero. And now we can... Oh, yeah, actually, I guess if that's the case, we can just go ahead and put the feather on our hotbar. Use the feather. Get back to where we once belonged. And then call it good. Alrighty. Well, there's one. And so now we will need to burn a bonfire ascetic. What has been done cannot be undone. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Okay. And then we got to run up here. Let's see. Where was that drop to get that item? To get that twinkling? I mean, because we might as well come out of this with a just buku of twinkling titanite, right? Whatever. Either way. Ooh. Close. Close. Well, at least we don't have to use that every time. Could not imagine how annoying that would be. Got the bonfire ascetic. Made another dude blow up. And then, like I said, where was that twinkling titanite? I realize this is a bit of a faff, but still. Okay, it's there. I don't think I necessarily have a direct way to get over there. I mean, I guess we could just die, right? Like, whatever. Like, I don't care about the 200 souls I have. We're literally not doing this to grind for souls now. We're doing this to grind for souls for New Game Plus, so. It's not here. Where was it? I'm gonna remember eventually. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, because this is down here. And it's right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, because, I mean, again, not that we need infinite twinkling, but having a whole bunch will be pretty rad. All right. Yeah, because like I said, I would like to level up everything else that I want to use with twinklings, because why not? I think we're going to get like 20. I don't think I'm going to care enough to get all 100 of them, but for now, I mean, especially if we whiff the drop over here, like, well, I guess if we whiff the drop, we're going to die, but, you know. All right. Nope. Well, crap. How stuck are we here? Boys? There we go. Like, bad. An old radiant life gem. Wow, that's exactly what we needed. Okay, note to self, if you push that button too early, you do get stuck. So, all right. The Ring of the Dead. Alrighty. One more time. Like I said, also as we practice this, like, we will just inherently get more consistent. Okay. All right. Hiya. There we go. Soul of a Great Hero. Whoop. Return to bonfire. I guess that is my question. Is it faster to die, or is it faster to just return to bonfire? Because if it's faster to return to bonfire, we 100% will do that every time we miss, but I need to actually burn a bonfire ascetic. Okay. We have 25 of them, so. And that's naturally. Ugh, this process takes forever, unfortunately, but so be it. I imagine eventually we'll get to a point where that hollow can one-shot us, but, you know. There are worse things. Or at least that we'll stop one-shotting it, which I guess is more my concern. But either way, let's run up here, get this bonfire ascetic, and then trail back. There we go. And then that one blows up. Yeah. This I definitely think is faster to bonfire ascetic back from, because, like, good lord. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to jump to that. Nope. Oh well. Yeah, dying takes way longer than just using the feather. Okay. That's fine. A spell superior to the soul arrow. Well, you know. Goofs and gaffs and such. Alright, let's go grab that twink. And then move along. There we go. Twink. And we're out. You know, I just like Twinkling Titanite. I don't know about you, but after being kind of starved for it, it's nice to have like a consistent source. All right. Are we at max hollowness at this point? I don't remember if your life chunks down one more or not. I think even the dragons are like, we know what's up. You're being a douche. It's like, well, tell your game not to have such high requirements for New Game Plus. All right. Well, that's the loop. How many do we have? Actually, I just realized, can I put them in like my hotbar so I can see how many we have before I stop caring? I mean, realistically, I guess we just keep going until we can't hold anymore, right? So, whatever. I need to burn a bonfire, Sedek. Always going down to 24. Yep, what is done cannot be undone. I'm aware. Thank you. So, actually, is it... Because I guess I could grab that twinkling on the way to... No, because I would die. Duh. That's kind of... Well, because I have to homeward bump back. So, yeah, that doesn't work. But let's go ahead and grab that twinkling anyway. There we go. And then, yeah, I do think it's faster to feather. Ooh, this is gonna be a little tedious, so to speak. Okay. Oh, there's our souls. All right. I guess we could just do this all in one. Like, again, I just don't know if it's any faster. Because, like, either way, we've got to run all the way over here. It's probably faster to just do it in separate runs and wait through the loading screens 3 times. You know, at least there's no random chance to this. It's all just kind of my skill in hitting a button at the right time. So it's not as bad as grinding for the sunlight metals. Oh, that was rough. All right. Ooh. Whoa, okay. I hit it a little early. That's on me. I should have been holding forward, I guess. So that bridge is not perfectly aligned. Close, but not perfectly aligned. And yes, we weren't quite as hollow as we could be. Oh well. I'm really trying to get max value out of my dark pine resin, or out of my dark pyromancy flame. So, all right. Cha. Too far? Ooh, not too far. Sweet. Ooh, the jelly donut. I don't know. My thought is the more bonfire ascetics I have, the less I will need to... I need to burn a bonfire ascetic, Derek. There we go. Yep. The more bonfire ascetics I have when I go talk to Gavlan is just the more souls I can, have him give me. So I guess it's for the best that we didn't grab. Oh. I guess it's for the best that we didn't grab. Didn't talk to Gavlan a whole lot this particular run. So that we could just come and go. Alright, then that guy will blow up. I mean, this is definitely faster than waiting through 2 loading screens. If I'm gonna grab that twinkling, we might as well. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. So I was wrong. Okay, well. Alas. Oh well. I mean, the real question is, how much do I care about the twinkling? How many twinkling Titanites do I have? I have 5. What level is this crown? 2. So, what I would need... 9 to finish leveling it all the way up. Fine. We will get the few we need, and then we will bail. Once again, whoever put that comment directly in front of this ladder can rot in hell, in my opinion. All right. Let's go get the twinkling. Give up? With all the stuff I've put up with to do this, I'm never giving up, baby. Hail to the king, baby. All right. And now for the main event. The side acts are over. Yep. Hiya. And boom. Nice. Well, this has certainly been a hoot thus far. Burn a bonfire setter. Do it all again. Yes, what is done cannot be undone. I appreciate it. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. All right. Yep. This dude. Ah, hit him in the sweet spot this time. E. Make this guy immolate himself. Back out. Okay. Bonfire Ascetic. Or not Bonfire Ascetic. Aged Feather. It'd be different if I wasn't doing this to myself, right? Do 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 da 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 da. We're gonna get weird. Like, this does have to be faster than killing yourself, just because you don't have to wait for the game to realize you've died. But doesn't make the loading screens any less tedious. Oh, we. All right. Once again, with feeling. The main event. Adios. Ah, dang it. All right. I hit it too early. My feet have to be past the little rope. This is what sucks. Like, every time I mess up, I have to, like, wait through another loading screen to try again. It's like, I mean, if that's not Dark Souls in a nutshell, but still. At least there's no run back for this. It's just climb a ladder. All right. Feats. There we go. Hoo-hoo. Soul of a Great Hero. All right. I think that's 8. Or is that 7? I don't know. It's a number. Like I said, this is the groove. This is the rhythm. I fear if I check, I will get disheartened. I don't have any attunement slots. Come on. Wish it would, like, display the number that, like, of new gameness that this currently is when you find it. I know. Come on. There we go. You know what? I want to go get the twinkling first. Whatever. Okay. All right. Ooh-wee. Like I said, this is, I believe, what the experts call riveting gameplay. And by the experts, I mean my wife and I. All right. Let's go. And run in, and run in. Dude, his attacks might just one-shot me at this point, so I'd rather not find out. We do technically have an enemy we have to beat every time, so. I don't think these dudes count. Although I guess we need 5,000 souls. So, there's that. To fix our ring. Because why not fill your optional area full of enemies that everyone hates? Seems like a good plan to me. I mean, All right. Up and up. There we go. And across. Little feets. Feets. There we go. Soul of a great hero. This is going to be fun to edit down into a short. Just this is going to be... You'll see in about 3 months. Because that's about the turnaround time for my shorts to come out. Especially now that I'm only really doing a short a day. Like, it'll happen. All right. Let's go ahead and go get the bonfire aesthetic. That's what I'm in the mood to do. Now 2 people are mad at me. Hiya. Cool, we still one-shot that guy. One-shot that guy, not one-shit that guy. That seems perverse. Yep. We're all very proud of you boys. Back home. Beep, bitty, beep. Boop, beep, doop. Beep, bitty, beep. Boop, billy, boop, beep, boop. I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy. He said, talking to himself. Hiya. There we go. More twinkling. Like I said, I just know it's not a good idea to even check how far along we are. I don't even think we've hit double digits yet, so. This is what we're doing. Ooh. All right. Like I said, the things I'm willing to do to complete a game. Ooh. There we go. Bonfire setting. Time to burn one. Light it up. Here we go. What is done cannot be undone. Yeah, you know. I kind of want to see what this area is now. Yeah, bonfire set at level 10. Cool. So that's our 8th one. All right. Well, it now means the enemies won't get any stronger, at least. The dragons around here are pissed. Yeah. Grab the twonk. Hit the button. Back to the bonfire. Yes, there will be a point where I stop getting the twinkling just because, God, I don't have the mental fortitude for that. So, all right. This guy hasn't even made it halfway through this bridge. Cool. Goodbye. Ooh-wee. He looked like he was having a rough day. The Dark Knight Stone. I mean, that is the best movie in that trilogy, so. Like, don't get me wrong, Batman Begins kind of set a whole precedent, and then The Dark Knight Rises is complicated, but still a good movie. But Dark Knight is just peak, right? Weep. Ah. Fine. Ugh. A Pharos' Lockstone? What are those? Back at it with the white vans. I actually don't know if those are the same memes. It's been a while since I've actually, like, checked in on the culture, you know? Alright. Hiya. Ooh, aha. Not too far. Alright. So what, we were at 2, so we need this to get to bonfire level 101. Yeah, here we are. What is done cannot be undone. Undone done. Hee hee. Scoodly doo. Skibbidly wah. Yep. Pick up the item. Thank you. Yep. Okay, let's go get the bonfire aesthetic. I did that for the panache, not even because it was necessary. I just wanted to feel something. Alright, that guy. Roll out. What sucks is when those dudes explode, they don't even give you souls. Like, they just off themselves and you're on. But, you know. Alright, bonfire aesthetic acquired. Up the ladder. Okay. And then, once again for the main show here. Feetsies across the ledge. There we go. Sweet. You gotta love when it goes to plan, at least. Alright. Ooey. Okay. Burn a bonfire aesthetic. There we go. What is done cannot be undone. Yep. Yeah, I mean, again, not that we're even coming here in New Game Plus, but ooh, if I wanted to go through this area, it'd be a real mess. Well, I guess stuff doesn't get any harder after New Game Plus 7, but still. Shooey. That'd be a lot. I'm gonna say, do I have to watch him? No? Yeah, you just straight up don't get souls for it. Alright. Yep. I was going to say, I guess I should probably actually look in this cave a little bit more. Because I do think there's something else we could be grabbing in there. But I don't care. So it's fine. The beauty of not caring. The science of selling yourself short. The really good song by the band Less Than Jake. Do-do-do. And we out. I do find it interesting that whenever the feather works, you get the little, like, spell parry aura. It's interesting. Shouldn't do more than that, but seriously, go check out that song. It's awesome. Okay. And up. Yep. Oh no, we died. Like, okay. Hey, we have that ring. Yeah, I was about to say, what we have, the next boss we technically need to beat is Giant Lord, and then after that it's just Throne Watcher and Defender and then Nishandra. So I didn't hit the right button. Well, you know what? Like I said, we do technically need to hit a certain amount of souls, so this is just helping me get there, right? Hey, we're back around. I just felt like doing that. I mean, you know, hey. What's life without a little whimsy, right? Taking little shortcuts, feeling cool. All right. And once more with feeling. All right, let my tootsies get past the line. Drop. There we go. Aha. Morn. Hey, buddy. Come on. Where are you at? Well, let's see. Do I go for the memes? Do I have another one of the seeds? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I do. No, I don't. Bummer. Well, I'm not waiting around for you, man. You can have the victory here. I don't care. Oh no, potentially my 4,000 souls. That's fine. Whatever. Press Alt-Z to open the NVIDIA overlay. No. I'd rather not. Oh, hey, look, a new phrase to ban. Okay. Do I care that much? I don't think I even care that much. I think we're just gonna... And that wasn't too far. Look at us. All right. I hope Morin isn't just continually, dropping in. Because he's gonna be real sad. Okay. Here, let's do our little run around. Hiya. Pleasure doing business with you, bud. I see they've updated from Stream Boot to whatever the hell this is, so good for them. The singer's dress. Like Tina Turner? I wonder, does upping the bonfire aesthetic remove my bloodstain? That's an interesting predicament. It doesn't. Odd. I don't know why it would have, I guess. All right. Hail, hail. Alrighty. Up and up. Doody-doo-dee. Doodly-doo. Get on the tightrope. I guess it's not really a tightrope. It's a zip line, Derek. Ooh-wee. Oh, thank God we got our souls back. Don't know what I would have done. Okay. Yep. What is done cannot be undone. Well, so it is written, so it shall be done. Booby-doopy. Shoodly-goo. Weird that the tip of the sword isn't the sweet spot. It's strange to me. Yeah, we know. Y'all are angry. Whatever. Alright. Okay, I should check and see how many twinklings I have now, because, like I said, if we get to like 12 or 15, I just don't care anymore. How many do we have? We have 13. Let's get one more. Why not? 14 seems like a fun round number. Why not? Because, I mean, there's a couple, because we can buy a couple from Cohen, and, like, it's just not terribly important. Plus, I mean, really, the only reason I'm getting them now is to upgrade this crown so that I can feel pretty. Because I think we're going to go pretty princess dress for the last cycle. I'm about to say, this is the only time I haven't been wearing the Mad Warrior set, so. This whole New Game Plus cycle, so. Big hoots. All right. Let's get our prize and bail. Okay. And like I said, so the intent, I don't know if I actually like explained what this is doing. So in New Game Plus Plus, you have to have 3 million souls to be able to get past the Shrine of Winter. Or you have to beat all the 4 lords again. I don't really want to do that. There's got to be another way that I can, you know, get past it without sitting on the sideline. So I need to pop an aesthetic. So what we're doing is these all pop for 20k, and this is a pretty easy cycle, and there is a easy enough bounce to get another aesthetic so that you can just kind of infinitely respawn this. So what that means is we are going to get 99 of them, because 99 is the amount that you can carry. And then that by itself is like, so if 5 is 100k, that means 50 is 1 million. So it's almost 2 million. It's not quite 2 million, but it's almost 2 million. Huh. Didn't even know you were here, little friend. Well, there's more twinkling. What's, it's Elizabeth mushrooms. I actually probably should have been picking those up. I mean, again, I don't think I've used an Elizabeth mushroom this entire run, but still. Alas. All right. And then, yeah, that's the way out. I wonder, does bonfire aestheticing reset the eggs you've broken? Actually, I think the eggs, well, I mean, reset the counts that those dudes are aware of. And by those dudes, I do mean the dragons. All right. I think we've gotten enough Twinkling Titanite for me to care about, so we are going to speed this up a little bit now. Okay. And just start running for it, of course. Yep. We indeed. Okay. And like, I bet you weren't expecting another grinding stream, were you? Hey, we beat a boss. At least we did something. Yep. There we go. Feetsies over the ropes. And goodbye. Don't care no more. Yeah, I don't know how much the Elizabeth mushrooms sell to Goblin for, but fuck it, it's more shit to sell to Goblin, so why not? All right. Oh, and it's kind of just free, so why not? Like I said, we're literally going to sell everything to Goblin, so like, man, I'm going to give Goblin my house and home. Oopsies. Let that explode angrily. It's back here. Haha. Goodbye, small lizard. There we go. And plus whatever the lizard gives us, so you know. And there's the twinkling we weren't getting. See? Everything has its place. Alas. Such is life. Alrighty. Cool. Cool. Alright, back at it again. And Beatsy's over the line. Whoop. Shit. Oh no. God, I hope it doesn't count that rope as stable ground. That would be annoying. What are the odds? What are the odds? Alright. Oopie scoopie toopie whoopie poopie whoopie scoopie whoopie. New Kanye lyrics. Hey, good. I was like, Oh, that would suck. All right. One more time. With feeling. There we go. Aha. Because, like I said, that's like just shy of 2 million. And then popping the rest of our souls and then going and finding Gavlon to sell everything else will hopefully get us over 3 mil. I mean, worst case scenario, we cheese Dragon Rider a couple times. Like, it'll be fine. But, like I said, clearing that 3 million mark so that we could just enter the Shrine of Winter and not actually have to do anything in New Game Plus Plus sounds lovely. So that is what we will do. Alrighty. This guy. Hello. Goodbye. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. That was on my doormat for a very long time. I don't think the Beatles estate got any of that money for what it's worth, so. No. Bad. There we go. And some Elizabeth mushrooms for our trouble. Do 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 boop be doop be doop be doop boop be doop. Ski diddly dee. Shoo doodly doo. Doobity bop biddly beep bibbity. I just saw like a weird skull. That was fun. Alright. Yeah. Wee. There we go. Sweet. You love it when you nail it. Okay. I mean, the real question is how many Elizabeth mushrooms can we hold? Did I ever put anything in the box? No, I didn't think so. Okay. You know what? I do kind of want to test. Because, I mean, realistically, I mean, it's too late to test that kind of thing, but here. That'll be a fun thing for us later. Did I actually burn a bonfire aesthetic, or am I just being dumb? I don't think I did. As we have 25 and not 24. 24 is the number we will be ending on, because I'm not doing this forever. Especially if you can't store them. I just don't know if your like bottomless box stays bottomless between, or like you carry over the items between New Game and New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus and subsequent iterations. Okay, grab the bonfire aesthetic, roll out, go up here. Just absolutely destroy this crystal lizard. Pick up the items. Bone out. Feather out doesn't sound as fun as bone out, so. Feather out indeed. Alrighty. Back on my bullshit. Ah. Oop. Ha, joke's on you. Red Tearstone activated. Let's go. Red Tearstone actually isn't as good in this game as it was. They like really nerfed it. Like that's I think part of the reason why like challenge runs don't work quite the same in Dark Souls 2, because like it's a lot harder to get to a point where like the one-shot challenge is a lot more difficult in DS2 than it is in DS1, just because you can't. There's not as many mechanics that just allow you to like cheese your damage up. And I mean, obviously the most OP, Red Tearstone ring is in Dark Souls 1. I guess there's an argument to be made about that in Demon Souls 2, but I don't remember the name of that ring in Demon Souls. I'm not as familiar with Demon Souls. Like I said, I haven't actually beaten Demon Souls, so that might be something we do on the channel as well. Is get all is complete Demon Souls. Obviously, the remaster, I'm not figuring out how to hook up my PS3 on this. I'm not figuring out how to like emulate my PS, or not emulate, but I mean, I guess it would technically be emulation, because I would be like using it as a as like another, I don't know. I'm not tech savvy enough to be able to know how to do that. So anyway, we won't be playing PS3 games until a reliable PS3 emulator comes out. Let's say that. Okay. Whoop. Up and up. Beep 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 beep. All right. Feetsies over the line. There we go. Hit the gritty. Get the hell out of here. Like I said, if you want to watch a man's descent into madness, this is certainly one way to go about it. All right. Burnin' aesthetic. It's not aesthetic, it's aesthetic. That always bothers me too. Kind of the way like the way people say rouge and rogue. The way people say bonfire aesthetic. Get out of here. There isn't a TH in that word. An ascetic is someone who like wholly commits themselves to something. I think. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong about the definition, but I definitely know it's a different word. All right. I don't like that thing could survive 3 sword swipes. That's deeply concerning. All right. Like I said, more food for Gavlan's table. All right, now that we've kind of been this far, let's check our progress. We have 31 Elizabeth mushrooms. Fun how that works. And we have 18 Souls of a Great Hero. So, we're almost a fifth of the way there. Did I burn an ascetic? Oh no, I just went and got the thing, right? Did I? I don't even know anymore, man. Whatever. Worst case scenario. Okay. Burn an ascetic. I'm starting to kind of phase out, if I'm honest. So, all right. Like I said, the things I'll do to complete this game. I'm willing to cheese. And this does feel somewhat cheesy, but not like obnoxiously cheesy. Like, is this kind of cheating the system? Sure. But is it going to make my life a lot easier? Yeah. Yeah. The crescent sickle. Okay. Back at it again. Up and around. Knock out our boy. Do feel bad for him now. And let him explode. Grab this, roll out of the way so that we're not in the explosion. Lock on. Take out the lizard. Pick up the items. And bone out. Boner out, that'll get you arrested. Anyway. I do love that we've consistently had more slabs than Titanite chunks this whole game. Like, man. They were like, we're going to include respec, so we need to give people, you know, every opportunity they can to be able to, like, fully upgrade a weapon. Ugh. Too early. All right. Too easy. But they want, like, let's give everybody an opportunity to fully upgrade as many weapons as they want, and they're willing to get soul vessels for and upgrade everything and blah, blah, blah. It's like, man, Titanite slabs were like these mythical items. I mean, you could grind for an infinite number, I guess, by taking out the dark wraiths in New Londo. But, like, man, getting a Titanite slab was a big deal in Dark Souls 1, and now it feels kind of empty. Did I not bonfire ascetic? Did I already grab this? Am I an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. All right. I think I'm an idiot. Like I said, starting to lose it. Oh yeah, I think that time I went and got the Soul of a Great Hero first. Sure. The question is, am I the only one doing this? It's quite possible. And admittedly, I saw this is all kind of Yumpha's doing. Love his vids. And he's been making these, like, I think he calls them bottom gear. But he makes characters in all of the Dark Souls games that look like the 3 original Top Gear hosts. Or, well, the 3 main Top Gear hosts before they gave it to fucking Joey from Friends. And uses AI to, like, make their voices similar and takes, like, sound clips from the show and, like, super funny. So as somebody who was, like, really into Top Gear when it was coming out with James May, Richard Hammond, and Jeremy Clarkson, super funny. Like, love that. But I think he, on his Dark Souls 2 one, his Jeremy Clarkson character did this loop. I just went and got the bonfire aesthetic and stuff. Right. Dude, like I said, I'm starting to phase out. I am tired, and it is Monday. Like, ooh, it's gonna be a long week. There we go. Ahoy. Righto. I need to use a bonfire aesthetic. Dude. I do feel kind of bad for that one guy who invaded us. But luckily we haven't seen him again, so I wonder if he just pressed on. But that being said, I'm super happy to give any invader a chance to get some free souls, I guess, because we're kind of on a consistent path here at this point. So I'll just throw myself off of whatever I'm near. For their sake, because I'm a good person. Not because I don't want to actually fight somebody with half health, not wearing any of my armor. And I'm not adept enough to quickly put all that stuff on. Knowing my luck, they would find me immediately. So, not worth it. Although thinking about it, like, God, my soul memory is like almost 1 billion. It will be 1 billion come the next cycle. So, what did we just do? Did we get? Yeah, we got the bonfire aesthetic. Okay, right. Or did we just get this? Nope. I think we got the bonfire aesthetic. Cool. There we go. And we'll bail. But yeah, so I watched him do this. And he got a cool 2 million souls. And I was like, you could just do that on New Game Plus, right? Like, get everything you need. Call it good. Cool. Because, like I said, the less time I have to spend in New Game Plus and Dark Souls 2, I'm super okay with. To be fair, like, even whenever I was, like, completing Dark Souls 1, where you have to go to New Game Plus and at least get to the blacksmith in Anne Orlando, like, man, like, just because I especially the first time I did it, didn't know, like, really any of the cheeses or anything like that, so I just kind of had to play the game straight. Like, some of those bosses are really challenging, especially if you don't know that much about, like, making builds and, like, really dedicating stuff to stuff. Like, hooey. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't impossible. It just definitely was like a test of my abilities. And I'm proud to say that I did that twice. Once on PlayStation and once on Steam, but back at it again with this. Like I said, I really wanted to do it all in one character, because that's how I did it on my first run with Steam for Dark Souls 1. I was like, it took me a couple of different characters to do it all, and I was just playing around. But I really wanted to do it all in one character. And so that's kind of what bore this run, was I was like, well, I mean, if I could do it in Dark Souls 1, I could do it in Dark Souls 2. Why not? And my next immediate thought was, well, if we could do it in Dark Souls 2, we could do it in Dark Souls 3. So, like I said, once this is over, we'll start cracking on Dark Souls 3 the same way. Because I want to find out what all the pinchy, annoying, grindy spots are for trying to complete that game. And put that information out to the masses so that you can decide for yourself if you think it's worth it. Because, again, really the only, like, reward for getting all the trophies in this game is, like, you get bragging rights. So, like, is it worth it? You know, that's for you to judge. But there's also just, like, a sense of pride in, like, completing all of these games. Like, they're difficult, and you have to do a bunch of janky stuff to actually finish them. So, why not? Seems like a good time to me. I didn't know if I had actually taken him out or not. But annoyingly, we're almost out of time for stream, and I don't even think we're halfway. Like, oh, so this might be what we're doing tomorrow. And if that's what we're doing tomorrow, it's fine. You know, just means we're going to hang out a little more. Play some vidya. Do some stuff. All right, that was to get the bonfire aesthetic. Let's go grab the soul of a great hero. The real question is, do I have a million in all of my other poppables? Because, like, that's going to be the real test. Because getting that third million is going to be a real pain in the ass. Okay. Burns, it burns us. Away, away. You are not wanted here. Okay. Back at it again. Hiya. Bro, we're gonna use some of these Elizabeth mushrooms. I mean, dear God, I don't think I've ever had this many in any game ever. So. Roll out. Thank you. Are the crystal lizards worth souls? 4. Okay, that explains it. Okay. But yeah, fun loop. Ooh. Alright, I think we got, what, 2 more loops in us? I mean, but like 20k souls every minute? Not bad. Minute and a half. Somewhere in there. But yeah, were you expecting a grinding stream? Because that's what we got. Here we go. Jace. Jace indeed. Ooh. You touch my tralala. My ding dang dong. What is done cannot be undone. I kind of heard you the last 18 times. He's like, oh God, you again? All right. Crap. Man, I didn't want to come to work today. Me either, man. Me either. Alrighty. And those 4 souls really come in handy. You know what they say. Oh, you can really see my sweat stain on that. There you go. That's what gets everybody hot for streamers, right? Get to see my pit stains. You like it. All right. The Wumbus only feats. All right, yeah, let's do one more. That way we crack 10K of us killing that one guy, and then we'll go back. Because like I said, this is just kind of the loop, though. We'll be doing this for a while, unfortunately. But like I said, it'll make the new game plus cycle real fast. I know what is done cannot be undone. Thank you. God, I feel like waiting for that message to disappear is longer than it takes to go get the actual soul. Yeah, there we go. Hey, we got 10K. Mostly from just killing that guy and this crystal lizard. Well, we killed like 4 other enemies. 5, maybe. There we go. All right. Okay. And then up. Up. Oppa. Wow. All right. Got my little feetsies. Wheat. There we go. All right. Well, this is going to be really fun to get back in the rhythm of when we get back. But yeah, it's about a minute and a half for 20K. Can't complain. But let's do a sit rep, see where we're at, and then, like I said, we'll call stream there and then pick back up grinding tomorrow. Okay, so we currently have 55 Elizabeth mushrooms, fun, and 26. So we're about a quarter of the way there. Mind you, I mean, the first half of that was just me, like, getting in the rhythm of everything. And plus, I was, like, screwing around and trying to find Twinkling Titanites that I didn't need to grind for. Yeah, we have 28 now, so, like, it's fine. But, like I said, the intent is, because, like, 26 Souls of a Great Hero is, you know, 25, or is, like, almost 500,000. It's like just shy of 500,000 souls. So, is a lot of souls. So, like I said, that is why we will finish getting to 99. And then, like I said, with all the other poppables I have at this point, because, like, I don't care about any of these souls, I'll just pop them. And then, like I said, we will sell pretty much everything to Govlon once we get to that point, because really the only things that I'll even need, I mean, I probably keep the life gems and then everything else, because it doesn't matter when you did it. It doesn't matter like what your soul memory is or anything like that. It matters about the amount of souls you've gained that cycle to get access to the Shrine of Winter. So again, hence why basically as soon as we get to Majula, I will crack 2 million, almost 2 million worth of souls, put them into whatever levels, because, like, who cares? And then we'll sell pretty much everything else to get that rolling, because, like I said, that's like the next big hurdle, is getting through New Game Plus Plus. But like I said, that's the plan. Tomorrow we'll probably keep grinding this just because this is kind of easy and mindless and I don't mind it. But like I said, gonna call stream there. We actually got like a good hour and a half in there, but in the meantime, you know, follow me on Watch Me Be Bad at on Twitter and Bluesky, and Watch Me Be Bad at stuff on Instagram. We, you know, are out here doing stuff for that, and but like I said, follow me there. We'll let you know where or when I'm going to be streaming and what I'm going to be streaming. Like I said, I am shooting to stream at least 4 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday likely is this week. You know, may shift there, but I think I have stuff going on Friday, so I'm going to try to just stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. Beyond that, like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, really appreciate it. Come check out the stream. Again, aiming for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week at 5:30 to like 7. And yeah, that's pretty much the nuts and bolts of it. Leave me a like and a comment if you've kind of enjoyed the shorter streams. They feel a little more digestible to me. But that's honestly just like my preference and how I watch videos. So like, if you don't like it and you prefer the 3-hour streams, let me know. I'll try to do more of those on the weekends if people just really turn out and say that's what they want. But like I said, kind of down for these shorter streams right now just because my life is super hectic. Hopefully things will calm down eventually, but I also just kind of dig this schedule because I don't feel like I get super tired or like drained when I'm streaming if I'm only doing like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So there's that. But like I said, that's going to do it for tonight. I've been Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Thanks a million for being here. Thanks a million for watching. We will catch you next time. Let me... Ooh, haha. Ooh, strong attacks. We're right up in the camera. We'll hit you with the righty ho. One more time. There we go. See, everyone loves a smile. But yeah, we'll see you later, everybody. Have a good one.